Hello everybody on YouTube, this is a Super Nintendo, and today we have Sleepover and Gift of the Card. Neither one of these appeared to be story-centric, I think, but I have a little bit more to say about both of these. Finally! Oh my god. Alright, so Sleepover. Star holds a sleepover with Starfan13, I think is what her name is. Some geeky Star-obsessed fangirl. Jackie, Lynn Thomas, Jenna, and Ponyhead. And Marco joins in eventually. And they play a game of Truth or Punishment. And they have to answer 3 questions. What is your favorite color? What is your, what do you think of Star's brownies? And who do you have a crush on? 3 questions. In all 3 cases, somebody lies, and we get to see some of the punishments, which is pretty cool. And the third one, Marco finally reveals his crush on Jackie. But the robot cube thing still thinks someone's lying, and at the end of the episode, it says Star has a crush on, and then it gets crushed. But before it gets crushed, it sounded like it was going to say Marco. So, alright, let me just preface this by saying, fuck the internet, because, I can't even join a Star versus the Forces of Evil fan group on Facebook without being flooded with spoilers on shit. And I know that part of it is because, like, oh, I'm joining in so late, and but still, people don't need to be spoiling shit outright. You know, like, I'm a very spoiler centric person, or not centric. I don't like spoilers. Let me just say that. If, like, for example, with the new Spider-Man game coming up, somebody who I talk to frequently told me a spoiler that a certain character is going to be in the game, and I know he had, like, mixed it up and thought the character was in the first trailer when it wasn't, and but still, I have not fully forgotten that. And there's always that chance, you know, that I won't forget it. And it drives me crazy. You know? Like, I just said, like, there's a certain character that's going to be in there. And it's like, okay, who is that certain character? I'm not going to say. You know why? Because I don't like spoiling shit for people. Which is why I make vlogs and tell the viewers what the episode holds, and God damn it. Alright, so I have a little bit more to say about the sleepover episode, a little bit more. So, I got the feeling like this was going to be a thing even before I got to this point. Because I keep seeing this on every show, not just shit like this. The shipping, the fan base wanting to pair people up for romantic interests and whatever. And I knew that side of the fan base was going to be annoying as soon as I thought of it. As soon as I started thinking of it. And it's no different here, really. It's God damn it. I will say that as much as I like Jackie as a character, she has, at least up till now, there's not much to her. She's like Mary Jane Watson in the Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. She is something for Marco to chase, something to look attractive and be kind of like this positive energy character. But so far, personality-wise, there's not much to her. She's just like a skater chick. Which, yeah, I feel Jenna has more personality, and she gives off the impression that she's kind of like Nelson from The Simpsons, except she's, at least from what I get to see, she's not a bully. She is this thieving I kind of want to say punk chick, but I know that's not the term. She's kind of like this little thief chick, and she's just kind of like, she's the cool girl, I guess, is a way to put it. She even has that type of voice to her. And, I feel she somehow has more personality than Jackie. Even though I'm pretty sure that's not true. At least currently. And, something that I feel is good with the show and simultaneously bad about the show is its way to give us characters' personalities very quickly. But at the same time, whenever those characters come back, they don't seem to add much to them a second time through unless you see them very often. Like Marco's parents. They didn't seem to get their own personality until like the end of season 1. They were just kind of the happy, goofy parent couple. And kind of the same thing with Star's parents, really. Aside from her dad. Yeah, it's. I still like that about the show, but it is also a weakness. It's a double-edged sword, I guess, is a way to put it. So I'm curious to see how the Star Marco and Jackie relationship thing fans out from here. I have watched a few episodes in the future, but I do not remember them because of my shitty memory. And I think it's actually getting worse because after these episodes are done, I frequently will be like, wait, what's the episode? Got it. Oh, wait, what was the episode again? Like, I'm forgetting it way too quickly, and I guarantee after I turn off this recording, I'm not going to even remember what I said here. But enough about that. Let's talk about Gift of the Card. This episode continues off from the, I'm assuming continuity-wise it takes place sometime after the sleepover episode. And, it's hard to tell because like I said, there doesn't seem to be much of a flowing narrative between these episodes, and Saint Olga hires a bounty hunter type lizard thing with a dimensional chainsaw instead of dimensional scissors, which is awesome. Just immediately, let me praise the show for that to hell for this villain, because he is intimidating as hell. You can tell just by looking at him that this guy has seen a lot of action and that he has killed countless people. But they also throw in this comedy with him, with his chainsaw not working right and it taking like upwards to 10 times to actually get the damn thing to work. That's the sign. That's how good this show is. That part cracked me up every time it happened. And the design of this guy is so good. He's got like a lizard head, but he's got like one jewel for an eye, which kind of leads me to believe that he's a gem from Steven Universe. And he's got a metal arm, and he's got like spikes coming out of his shoulders, and he has like velociraptor things that come out when he's about to kill people. It's like, it's freaking awesome. And Star and Marco go to Quest Buy again. Very glad to see this place come back. And because Star got him a Quest Buy Friends to the End gift card, which I can't remember if that was shown in a previous episode or if this is just a wacky thing just for the sake of being wacky. But they go to the store, they find out that the card, when it expires, it kills them, and you can't buy anything unless you really want it. And I love Star's reaction in this episode. It's just like, why would you buy me something like this? Because this way I could be sure you got what you really wanted. She means well, but she doesn't exactly know what she's doing, and that's part of the reason why I like Star's character. She's given a fuck ton of power, but she doesn't exactly know how to use it. And she is this character that is constantly upbeat, pretty much, but she will frequently go left field, pretty much. Just when you think you got her figured out, it takes a turn, and I love that about this show. So they continue looking for it. Jenna is still there at Star's house, and she's just playing on her phone and eating chips, and they just did a thing where they bought a wallet, a security wallet, and Jenna hacks into it it's like, I have all your information. It's like, Jenna, get out of town. I'm guessing that, oh my god, if they go with not the love triangle, but if I could see I think Jenna has a crush on Marco, and this is gonna be like a big, you know that symbol that typically resembles the devil, where it's like the Jewish symbol, but it's like upside down, and it's like one of those it's like a love triangle version of that, pretty much, because it's like Tom loves Star, Tom has a crush on Star has a crush on Marco has a crush on Jackie may or may not still have feelings for Marco, and Jenna has feelings for Marco, and assuming this isn't fan art, that that girl with the green hair from the Goblin Dogs episode also has a crush on Marco, from what I've seen of the spoilery freaking comments or pictures or whatever, assuming that isn't fan art, because I know that there are a lot of really gifted fan art artists out there who can replicate a show style like that. Like Amethyst Ocean, who is able to make really, really fantastic Danny Phantom fan art. I'll provide a link to his DeviantArt in the description, so you can see for yourself. But yeah, I'm all for. I don't mind. Here's the thing. I don't mind romance stories, but you kind of need them to develop naturally. I mean, like, Marco had his crush on Jackie since episode 1. That's fine. Star kind of develops hers naturally, so I kind of let that slide. And she already had a thing with Tom before the show even began. Totally cool. Why did Jenna and what's-her-face have a crush on Marco? hopefully she doesn't have a crush on Marco right now, and she's just being the thieving chick. And if she does have a crush on him at some point in the future, it develops naturally, because I don't like forced love stories, if that makes any sense. As much as I like Legend of Korra, the episode 6, I think it was called The Spirit of Competition. At least I think it was episode 6. That one was kind of painful to go through, because you got like a bunch of characters in love with each other, and this all spun out of control, and it led to some pretty good moments, but overall it just was not a good episode, I don't think. But hey, look at that! I made it to almost 16 minutes. So I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully, the next episodes give me just as much to talk about, or at least somewhere close to it. I will see you guys later.